Hi, Luis. How were your vacations?
Tire very hit. It went to the beach in Mazatlan with my friends. What about you?
That's cool. I went to Mexico City to visit my family and see some tourist places.
Nice. When place did you visit?
We went to Chapultepec Castle, the Zocalo, and Coyoacan. I love the food and the atmosphere.
Yet they thought there is amazing. I like that food almost every day at the beach.
That's awesome. I also went out at night. We saw a play and then went to a nice cafe.
Sounds like we both had a great time. We really need a big.
Definitely. Now it's time to get back to the routine with energy. Good evening. Today we're looking at the situation in Mexico, a country of nearly 130 million people with rich history and great potential, but also serious and growing challenges. Mexico's economy has shown some resilience but remains fragile. In the first half of 2025, the country's real gross domestic product, GDP, grew about 1.8%, better than many had feared. However, the outlook overall is weak. Many analysts expect full year growth in 2025 to be near 0 to half percent. Key headlines include weak private and public investment, uncertainty over trade policy, elevated inflation and interest rates, and sluggish domestic consumption. The services sector is holding up better, but manufacturing, agriculture, and construction face pressures. Mexicans' participation in global supply chains and trade via the US Mexico Canada Agreement, USMCA, is a strength, but the renegotiation of that deal and US tariffs loom as risk. Politically, the country is navigating transitions. The administration of President Claudia Sheinbaum, in office since October 2024, is pushing forward reforms and attempting to maintain a continuity with previous policies. A major flashpoint is the recent justice and judicial reforms, which critics say may weaken institutional checks and the rule of law. The concentration of power in certain institutions opaque regularly changes, plus ongoing concerns about corruption and crime all feed into a sense of risking political risk. On the security front, the picture remains complex and troubling. Organized crime groups, cartels, and Mexico are increasingly militarized, controlling territories and deploying sophisticated tactics, including drones and explosives. They have evolved from purely smuggling networks into insurgent style actors. Public safety, regional violence, and the burden of crime remain major issues for businesses, society, and governance alike.